Today I have a purchase to show you, a tip for you, and a rant. It's just a full day today. I'm going to start with the rant so I can just get it off my chest and move on. I went to the 99-cent only store the other day. We have those all over Houston. It's a little deceiving because they advertise that there's nothing in the store over 99 cents. This is not true. Everything in the store that you think is costing you 99 cents is actually costing you 99.99 cents. You know, they don't really talk about that, but if you look at your receipt, and I know you probably can't see it because I don't have a fancy zoom in camera, but every item on here is 0.9999 cents. So, you know, they told me that my total was $11.72. That's what I paid with my debit card. But I re-added 0.9999. My total was actually only $11.7189. So I gave them $11.72 from my debit card. The way I figure it, they owe me 0.0011 cents. This place is ripping us off. Did you realize this? They're totally ripping us off of hundredths of cents every day. And you know, one afternoon when I'm bored, I'm going to march back in there and demand that they give me my 0.0011 change. I just want to see what they do. So at the 99-cent only store, I found this cute wind chime. It's a butterfly. Isn't he cute? Little metal thing. He was not 99 cents, don't be deceived. He was 99.99 cents, but I thought he would just make a darn cute stencil, huh? So, brought him home, tried him out. Sure enough, I did just a quick, you know, spray deal, and he makes an adorable stencil. And of course I am going to cut these strings off and everything, but I wanted to leave it intact to show you what to look for in case you want to go to your 99-cent only store and get ripped off too. But I used some sprays, and I've never bought any of that spray paint. Spray, what do you call it? Glimmer mist, yeah. Those glimmer mist paints, because, you know, you can make your own. Seriously, why would you pay for that stuff? So I've made a few of my own, and I could make a lot more. My issue is finding bottles. And I have these. I got these, I think at the Dollar Tree, and they're just, you know, little travel containers, and only one of them has the spray thing, but they work great. I mixed up some homemade Spritz paint things, and they just share the spray nozzle, which, yeah, it's a little inconvenient, but it's also kind of cool, because when you take it out of one and put it in the other and you spray, you get the last bits of the first paint out first, so they're all really blendy. So it looks kind of cool. But anyway, those are my kind of make-do bottles. But I was at the Dollar Tree a few days ago, and I found these. And they're like body mist sprays. Okay, do yourself a favor, don't smell them. Whatever you do, for God's sakes, do not spray these to smell them. They're awful. Oh, they're absolutely awful. But they come in a 2-pack, and the 2-pack is $1 because, you know, the Dollar Tree is not about ripping you off. $1's $1 there. So it's 2 for $1, which makes each one 50 cents, but they're 4 ounces. They're huge. You know, you can get a lot of sparkly, shimmery, spritzy spray crap in that. So I'm going to empty these out, sterilize them, get all traces of scent out of them, and then use those to hold some more spritzy paints. When you make your own spritzy paints, here's the tip I was talking about. We got the rant out of the way, now here's the tip. I've read lots of different tutorials online for making your own. You know, you can use any kind of paint and water, basically. Acrylic paints are going to be a little bit thicker. You might have some clogging issues. Watercolors are perfect. These, I've used some Dr. P.H. Martin's watercolors. You know, that's the kind that comes in a bottle with a dropper. Those were great. Put some water in there. Some paints and watercolors, depending on, or not so much watercolors, but what am I trying to say? The powdered, you know, Pearl-X, those kinds of things. Some of those powdered pigments don't have a binder in them. I don't think Pearl-X has a binder in it. Whatever the Ranger one is called, I think they do, so you can just add water and go. You're good. But like Pearl-X, if you don't have any other paint mixed in with it, Pearl-X and water is not going to stick good to your paper. It's going to come off. It has to have a binder. Gum Arabic is a good binder. You can get that at the art supply store. Or you can use floor wax. And normally I've used Future floor polish in the past, and you'll see it at the grocery store, at Walmart, and it's usually in a nice clear bottle. It's Future floor finish or whatever, and with all the mopping stuff. I didn't have any Future, but I had this. It's called Holloway House Professional Quick Shine for wood floors too, and it's just a floor wax that adds shine to any floor. And I actually used this in our house where we had wood floors, and I thought that I had to polish them and make them shine all the time because obviously I was off my meds, but haven't used it since. So I had this. So I didn't measure anything. I just put some water in here. I put a squirt of this. I put maybe a dropper, half a dropper full of the Dr. Martin's watercolors, and then just a couple little, oh, I have a little scoop. I should have showed you the scoop. I have this little scoop thing that's just a teeny-tiny, like a pea-sized heap of Pearl-X. I don't think this was Pearl-X. I have so many of those powdered pigments in so many different brands. I can't keep them straight. There's powdered pearls and pearly pigments and Pearl-X and X pearls and powdered pearl pigment X's. I don't even know. I can't keep them straight. So it's just, you know, the pearly powdered pigment things. So put it in there, shake it up. Works great. This acts great as a binder. And again, you know, if you're mixing this up to do some kind of awesome canvas, you're going to hang in a gallery, use Gum Arabic. This is not what you need. For your art journal, mixed media stuff, this is perfect. There's no need to buy an expensive bottle of Gum Arabic if this is the only thing you're going to use it for. Because, you know, Gum Arabic will last forever, even those little bottles, and it's a lot of money. So just buy some floor polish that you might actually use on your floor if you go temporarily insane someday. So I just did a little testy page with my little, you know, cheesy things, and I think he makes a really cute stencil. I even used the little thingies. I just kind of laid all over the page and sprayed over. So there's your 99 cents. It's another Shannon's version of cheap crafting supplies. There's your tip for the day. I have a whole nother thing to do, but instead of just making this one huge, long, boring video, I'm going to be like almost smart and make two. So that's it for this one.